Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. So, yes, I'm a mother now. I gave birth to this beautiful little girl on 6th August. So, in this video, I'll be sharing about my experiences becoming a new mother and also my view on motherhood. I have made some random videos while I was at hospital and videos of my baby. So yeah, in between I'll be showing you that. Actually, I had the plan of making vlog if I deliver the baby normally, but I couldn't do that. Where do I start from now? Um, on 5th August at around 8:30 p.m., I was having those mild cramps around my lower stomach and lower back. At that time, I was at my friend's place attending a baby shower. So I had to leave that event and head back home. I didn't expect it to be a labor pain that time because I was busy the whole day. So I thought my body might be tired. So I might need some rest in Uiba. And when I reached back home, I asked my husband to give me a massage. And yeah, he massaged me until I fell asleep and it felt better. So again, in the morning, I was having the same pain. So I called my mom and yeah, I informed her. And she was telling me to walk around the house and see whether the pain is subsiding or not. But it wasn't. And there was even blood in my discharge. So yeah, I headed to hospital. And when we reached hospital, I informed the gynae that during my last ultrasound, my baby was in a breech position. And yeah, so she did the ultrasound again. She was still in a breech position. So that's why I had to undergo a C-section. So yes, that's what happened. So I got dressed for the surgery and they took me inside the operation theater. They gave me a spinal anesthesia to numb my body. They started the surgery and I could feel everything. I was feeling them cutting my stomach, opening it, everything, but there wasn't any pain. When they took out the baby, I felt as if a huge load has been removed from my body. I felt very light. One of the surgeons said that it's a baby girl, and then my baby cried. So when I heard her first cry, I got really emotional. Tears were streaming down my face non-stop. That feeling was very beautiful. I don't know how to describe that, but I have said few things about how I really felt when she was born on my Instagram caption. So if you'd like to read, you may visit my Instagram page. The nurse showed her to me for about 3 to 5 seconds, I guess. She said, like, here, it's your baby. And then she said, we'll take her outside to her dad. And yeah, she took her outside and continued stitching back my stomach. It took around 25 to 30 minutes. So after that, I was admitted in a ward. And then we shifted to a cabin. So the baby came out without any pain. But the sad part was the aftermath. I was not supposed to wake up. I was not supposed to eat or drink anything for 6 hours. I could not even look at my baby's face to face babe. I had to look at her from the side and it was very saddening. After 6 hours, the first thing I had was some water and then I drank some tea, soups, and it gave me some energy. It was very hard to sit as well. I cannot describe the pain around my stomach. It was a real nightmare. And I think I could get up only the next day. That too, I needed support from my mom, my husband, and all. So I couldn't sit or walk on my own. I needed support. So we stayed in the cabin for 2 nights and 3 days. So after that, we were discharged from the hospital and then we went home. So the next day we did lapsang. It is a ritual performed for a newborn before showing it to anyone. So that's the little information I have. And then the first people who came to visit were my close friends. They were texting me when I was at hospital that they want to come and all. They were so excited to see my baby. I was still having the pain from post-operation, but still I was happy that they were excited to see my girl. I felt really good to see them supporting me in such situation. So now let's talk about my experience becoming a new mother and my view on motherhood. Uh, I've written it down on my notes because I tend to forget things that need to be said. And I think that's due to not getting proper sleep and major change in the schedule. So, yes, motherhood, it's a whole different feeling, you know. I remember sharing about how excited and ready I was to become a mother, right? I accepted pregnancy. I knew that I was going to give birth and that my life was going to change. And I was ready for it. But when it actually happened, I didn't know how to take it. I was having a tough time to adjust the change. It kind of felt all of a sudden because a lot of things changes after you give birth. One important thing that I want you all to know is you will not have time for yourself. All your time is invested in your baby. I have never felt this tired in my life, despite having support from my partner and my parents. It was very difficult to cope with the situation. Sometimes the day ends without even brushing my teeth because, like, you were so busy tending the baby. You feel exhausted, but you cannot complain. Your energy is at 1%, but you have to do it. And the funny part here is you feel guilty for feeling that way, for wanting your own time. However, the good part is when you see your baby smiling or laughing in their dreams, all the exhaustion are socked away. You feel encouraged. I remember crying several times, not being able to accept and adjust this phase of life. I even asked my parents and my husband to leave the room because I needed some space for myself. You know, I wanted to be alone, just me and the baby. I wanted to process everything, calm myself down, and cheer myself up. I even went to my mother while she was sleeping and cried next to her. I think you should take your own time, enough time to heal yourself. Whatsoever, I didn't let the baby affect from whatever I was feeling. I knew that I was tired, but I wanted to do better for her. And that's a wonderful kind of love. I must say that I have a huge respect for those who have raised a baby all by themselves. I felt weak and helpless even though I was surrounded by help. Think about the ones who do it alone. All I can say is that I appreciate you all. I'm grateful to my parents for the support. My mother took a month-long leave to help us with the baby. And even my dad, he took 1 week leave. And after that, he visited us on every weekends. Because of them, I was able to eat and bath peacefully and also got to rest well. You know, I have never thought of changing my character for anyone nor myself. But I feel there are some things that I need to consider, like the things I don't want to see in my little girl. I mean, we all have a character that we don't like, but it's difficult to change because we are so used to living with it. We all know that children imitate their parents or learn from the environment. So, being small, they don't know what's good and bad. They just observe what people around them are doing and then, yeah, grab it. Therefore, I want to change for her. She matters to me the most, and I'll be the happiest person in the world if she becomes a good human being. I want her to have an optimistic outlook and become a cheerful and a happy person. So I think being her mother, I am the first person that she will learn from. That's why I want to become better. Okay, guys, I think my pregnancy journey ends here, and now I have become a mother. I think I'll make contents related to motherhood. Currently, we are at my parents' place. My father wanted us to stay with them for a while and learn about how to take care of baby well. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video, and do like this video, share it if you want to, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.
Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, ever grow